I was taking notes in my psychology classroom when the horrid sound of gunshots echoed the walls of the 1200 building. My name is Samantha Mayer, and on the 14th of February, I was shot in the knee in my 4th period classroom. My classmates and I laid helplessly on the floor, hearing and feeling rapid gunfire. As I am aware that the horrific tape that replays in my head will never be rewinded, I am also aware that the need for change is overdue. Change was due before 17 lives were brutally taken from such innocent souls. I acknowledge that change comes with time, but when time is so precious, it is hard to wait. It is time for an immediate change. School safety is often so simple that it is overlooked. School safety regulations can be changed now. How can one prioritize the subjects they are in school to learn when they know that their safety is not being ensured in their learning environment? How can one take their attention off of what is outside the classroom if potential danger can be on the other side of the door waiting to shoot through it? It drowns me with complete sadness to recognize that such a horrific tragedy had to occur for change to be so prevalent. My classroom window should not shatter the second it comes into contact with a bullet. A murderer should not have been able to enter the hallway from which he aimed his gun from. The safest corner in my classroom should not only fit most of my classmates. How can one feel safe with such little internal change being made? It sickens me to sit in class now knowing that the windows in the classroom doors are so easy to break. My class was struck with the greatest sense of fear when we saw the glass of the door broken, that all the killer had to do was reach his hand through the part of the door that previously held the glass intact and turn the doorknob. At that point, it didn't matter if the door was locked. It didn't matter that we were hiding. It didn't matter that we were silent. He could enter if he wanted to. He could have made it through a locked classroom door that easily. He should have never passed a background check. He should have never been given the means to kill. A vicious murderer. A vicious murderer should have never been able to get his hands on such a deadly weapon. We need stricter background checks to stop people who so clearly should not be armed. Until we enact common sense gun laws, safety will only be a suggestion that most people agree with, but no one makes motions to change. Safety is just an idea if we do not make strides to enforce it. The time for change is now. Children deserve to live full, long, happy lives. Before another heinous crime is committed, before more helpless lives are ended, we need to change the safety of our students. One can only begin to feel safer once change is made. My name is Samantha Mayer, and this is why we march.